I don't like the term victim because it says that I have no choice in the matter. That this thing happened to me and I'm defined for the rest of my life because of this. I would rather the term conqueror. Because what the term conqueror or overcomer says is that this situation happened, and many situations happen and will continue to happen. But that I, Cora Reed, have the choice to put an action plan. That's the big ol' A. Okay, there's an acronym, I believe, in the technology world called SAR. Situation, Action, Result. For many people, they have the situation. The situation. So whether you grew up this way, or whether somebody abused you, or whether somebody did this to you, and they stay stuck in that situation. And you want people to feel sorry, and you want everybody needs support, everybody needs love. But can I tell you something? Last year this time I had zero. When I say zero, I had zero support except the prayers of my mother and maybe one other person that I would text while I was going through a dark time and saying, please pray for me. When I say zero, I mean zero except the grace of God support. And I had to decide, okay, Cora, are you going to stay stuck in these accusations and these opinions of people? Are you going to get up and put an action in place in what you're going to do? And that's essentially what I did and what I'm doing. I made the decision that I was going to take a song that I wrote, Black Rose, and I was going to build an organization, and I'm going to now help other people who may not have the voice to speak up for themselves and be an advocate for these people and teach them how and who and the resources and connect them with the people that they need to deal with their situation. The reason I'm posting this blog and I'm talking about this wonderful woman Sharon, and I'm talking about Girl Talk, and I'm talking about Black Rose Movement, and I'm talking about my epic weekends and all the various things that I'm involved in is this. I had a very terrible situation happen to me. I've lost family. I've lost friends. I've lost finances. There's a point where I lost even health. Okay? Lived in tremendous fear, lived in anxiety, and it had a very negative impact. And I would say last year, this time, where I was mentally, emotionally, and physically, not great. I came to a point where I realized that I had to make a decision. Was I going to stay stuck in this? Because no one on a magic white horse was going to come and rescue me out of my problems. I was going to have to make a decision. What are you going to do? And I started thinking about, okay, what do you love the most? I love fitness. I love the endorphins and the serotonin. I love music. And I love people. And I decided at this stage of my life, okay, so you love these things, Cora. What do you need to do with the time that God has given you? And how are you going to plan the rest of your life so that, number one, this cycle that you've just come out of doesn't repeat itself. Number two, you can be the best woman you can be so that your daughters see an example of a strong, beautiful woman. And number three, that you can go out there and impact your world. So what is it that you have to do? What I had to do was move from the situation, so all the bad things that were said about me, and all the religious folk that claimed that I was A, B, C, and D, and all of the organizations that marginalized me because in their brain I'm nothing. I had to choose to shift from that situation to an action plan. Now I'm in the big A. Now, what is the result? Wow, I can't wait to see that. I anticipate that it's going to be incredible. What is the point of this video? The point of this video is I'd like to ask the question to everybody in social media land. You've had some bad situations happen. You've had some bad people say bad things about you. You've had a diagnosis that hasn't been favorable. You've had rejection. You've had pain. You've had people say things. It's a bad situation. It really is. However, Like this beautiful 15-year-old legend, she chose not to be defined by cancer. I'm choosing not to be defined by divorce, or by racism, or by my weight, or by the amount of money in my pocket. I'm choosing to live my life and be present and enjoy the blessing of breath and of life every single day and be present in that. And then allowing myself to be open to all the wonderful possibilities that are out there as a result of my pain, and using that pain as a platform to help other people. My question would be, for those of you that are in situation right now, we all have situation, what is your action? What's your A? What are you going to do about what's happened? Are we going to blame the world? Well, I'm angry because this person did this to me. Or are you going to take some accountability that some of the choices that you made weren't wise, and some of the things that you did wasn't the greatest, and maybe you need to take the finger off of what everyone else did and start to make some changes and go, I need to make some adjustments here. Why am I giving people the power to dictate my entire destiny? Why am I giving rumors and what people think or say the power to control my emotions? Like the day that I woke up and the revelation hit me like, Cora, you're giving them exactly what they want by staying stuck. You need to erase, like somebody once said to me, I believe this is Rasta man. If you're out there, Sunrays, I love you to pieces. Oh my gosh, you have no idea. Sunrays in the studio said, if there's a virus on a computer, what do? Press delete. It's that simple. Why are you regurgitating the situation over and over and over and over again? And you're stuck in the rut and in the pit of it, and you won't move because you're so bitter and angry and volatile. You got this chip on your shoulder. The whole world should bow down at your feet because woe is you. Well, I have this to say, and I'm not singling out women, but you have the choice of who you date, you have the choice of who you have sex with, you have the choice of who you're friends with, you have the choice of the places you go, you have the choice of the money that you spend. How are you a victim? God gives us all the power to choose. So the question that I have is, where are you? Situation, action, result. I'm going to be honest with you, I'm in action mode. I'm in action mode. And I'm really, really excited about the result. The question I have is, where are you? I don't say it in judgment. Look, trust me. I was the girl that posted all kinds of toxic garbage on Facebook. I was offended with everybody in the world. I was so angry at everything and everyone and everywhere. And oh my goodness, it was so ridiculous. Now looking back, I'm so embarrassed. Oh my God, girlfriend, really? You were really wounded then. However, it was a situation and it is what it is. I needed the time. I was grieving. I was hurt. And I needed the time to grow. So the question is, where are you? Are you in situations stuck? Are you in action? Or are you in result? I'm going to leave this one with you.